The first day was around 1998, 1999. We did a piece in the main court and it said South London Kings, and there were it's underneath all the layers of paint, because remember this space, it gets painted on top and on top and on top, and when you look at the wall there's layers of paint on the wall that you can pick off. Then around 2004 we started to make these walls bigger. Before that everybody used to paint up to the line and leave the top, and the top was red. But what we did, we said we're going to have these ball court walls really big, so when you came in you'd be seeing these huge pieces like you see in New York. So we wanted to be as good as those guys and get the pieces really massive, so that this place became a really good place to do graffiti art, and now it's world famous. People from all over the world come here, from New York.
You have people from Japan. There's a guy who painted next to us, who's from Italy.
From LA.
I come from South Africa, in Pretoria. Yeah, so, from the company named the Viva Foundation of South Africa.
The guy next to me is from Ireland. You know what I mean? It's a cultural hub for this area.
The first time I came here was about 2 years ago with Boyd, and it was great because I've never seen anything like it, where it was like legal to have an area to actually be able to paint. So I find it really inspiring.
When did I first come here? I think I first came here in 2009. But you know, we'd heard about it, you know, but I'd never come here because I'm from a different part of London. So you know, you have your areas that you know and your spots that you know, and people had always said, oh, you should check this place down in Stockwell. And yeah, I think it's my favourite place to paint in London.
The reason why I came here, I was chosen to come here and do some art and invite Boyd and Boyd Hill as well to come to South Africa for arts.
It's always surprising when you come down here, you kind of see who's been here recently, and it's interesting to see that, the memory of the place as it changes from week to week.
Well, it's really important for this area.
It's just a great place to paint. You know, it's a sun trap as well, so you can just sort of spend the day and enjoy it, really.
Graffiti, I just started it 3 days ago. In fact, yeah, 3 days ago. But then usually I just do paintings. I just use masonite board and paint the landscape and portraits.
I'm doing graffiti, like painting my name. And it's something I've been doing since I was a kid, really, and it's just it's addictive, really. It's like some people, you need a release, you know, you need some sort of creative release, like catharsis, and this is kind of what it is for me. It always has been. It goes dormant for a few years at a time, and then it kind of sort of awakens like a virus, and you just have to do it.
I've been painting my whole life, but I wasn't really doing a lot of street art until about 3 years ago. I mainly work on canvas or illustration, also dabble in a bit of animation as well, but street art, like painting a big wall, is quite new to me, but I've really grown to love it.
And it's unlike anything else, you know, it has elements of other things like graphic design or comics, but there's certain things about graffiti, certain unspoken rules or aesthetics, like the way things balance and move, and that are unlike any other art form, you know.
My friend Inkfish did a character that's a samurai, so I decided to do a kind of fake photorealism character of a Japanese kind of geisha.
This piece, actually, on top there, I wanted to draw a cloud, but then I was like, I didn't know what to draw because it's the spray painting is new to me. So after drawing it loud, I thought maybe I should extend it. When I extended it, I thought maybe I could put a nose, then a mouth, then it turns into a person.
I've actually done similar to this in the past. This actually says Ishq, which in Farsi means love. So I work with that word a lot, actually, because I think it's universal to everyone in the world. So yeah, it's a couple, guy and a girl. They've got their mouth covered because they have secrets. And the rest is basically up to the viewer to interpret. So yeah.
You know, if you've been doing something like this for a while, you just have certain motions in your hands that will always, certain sort of rhythms that will always come out, so that becomes your style. Even if you try and consciously disguise it, or right, I'm going to do something different, anyone who knows you, who knows your style, is familiar with it, will say, I can tell this is you because of this, this and this. And it's great because in this world, you know, there's so many different styles, and there are a lot of people trying to copy other people, but there are some real originals, and you know, and who really have a distinct personality in what they paint. Many years ago, if something was painted, people would let it be for a while, you know, unless it was rubbish, and then that's just tough luck, really, you know. But I think anything with merit, it was left for a while. And also there were certain people you didn't mess with their stuff, you know what I mean? But I think now it's there are so many more people doing it that you might do something like this and it might only last a day, it might last a month.
To begin with, it was quite difficult for me to understand it, because I do a piece that I'd spend hours on and then I come back like the next day and it's been tagged over and someone else done something. But now I actually like it. I think the beauty of it is that it's not going to be permanent and it's only there for a short amount of time. And that's why we document everything. So they go on my website, they go on my Instagram page.
Well, I try to paint as much as I can, just so I can learn.
The whole day, it's about you versus yourself, you know.
I just want to get good.